what a time to have like a, I don't even know what that was. Like a soda rumble. That's really what it was. Anyway, hey, it's Heather with Love It and Vines Design. Come on in. It's What You're Doing Wednesday, which is funny because I hardly ever feel like I know what I'm doing, but I'm tired. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna make some small projects. And some of them are things I just kind of like need for my shop. Like I want something for Mother's Day. Like I like these coffee mug arrangements. So I want one for Mother's Day. I have this one for like a dog or, well, dog lover. Then I thought maybe one patriotic if we have time. Probably because I design pretty fast. And then I need a bowl bouquet as a sample for a class I have coming up next week. So anyway, those are all the things. So come on in. Let's see how much we can get accomplished on this Wednesday night. So I've already been watching all my friends. Oh gosh, my backdrop is really, really wrinkly. Maybe that's what I should be doing this Wednesday, is steaming this backdrop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how boring it gets. Hey, Lori, what you doing? Now when I always say what you doing, so now when I say it on a Wednesday, I'm going to feel really awkward. Anyway, come on in. Hey, Robin. All right, so first up, we're just going to make this kind of like a pet-friendly mug arrangement. I like having like small arrangements that are inexpensive, that people can grab and go if they're in here for classes, or even when I'm open the third Saturday of every month when I have craft club here. And so I like to have small things like this, for people to shop around. And I know that people love their dogs. Or if they're gift shopping for someone and that someone is a dog lover, a pet type item is usually a no-brainer. So I like to have a no-brainer style gift in my shop. So that's what we're doing right now. And my shop, like my physical shop. Like I'm not putting this in my Etsy. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Deb. Hey, Sandy. I got to watch you a little bit today. It was just the end of it, though. But you always get me cracking up. I think it's, and I love your laugh, by the way, because you get so dang tickled about stuff. But anyway, I was watching you earlier. I got to watch some friends. Some friends I miss. Like I miss Lindsay. I missed some that were right smack in the middle of the day. But I have full intentions of watching replays tonight when I get to bed. So, hey Stacy, hey Selena. Oh, sprinkling, yes. Oh, thank you for doing that. And I'm gonna share myself too. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I was just saying hi to everybody. Like you forget, right? Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. I have a fly brain. So, anyway, hey Selena, did I say hi to you? What are you doing? Your share, thank you. Misty made a lasso. So I just combined lassos and Misty. Misty was before me, and actually she went this morning too. But Misty's the one that asked me to be, kind of like join in this whole little Wednesday thing that we got going on here. It's just a bunch of us like wanting to make something on a Wednesday that isn't necessarily like themed or anything. Just make it and join in when you can. Like next Wednesday, by the way, Missy, I'm gonna message you this. Next Wednesday I can't make it because I have a class that's far away and it's a big class, so I'm gonna be spending most of the morning like packing up and all the things, and then I gotta drive to it, all the things, you know what I mean? But I'll be watching my friends. But anyway, it's just a little gathering of friends. And when your lasso and barbed wire dealer asks you to do something, like you don't say no. You know what I mean? If you know what's good for you, you don't say no. I know what's good for me. Right, Misty? Hey, EP's Crafty Corner. It's Ellen. Hey, Ellen. You're asking questions. Hey, you're asking about a pick machine. You want me to show you what one looks like? That Misty should have, because she's an amazing floral designer. Like she does so great with florals, and yet she has no confidence whatsoever. It makes me want to just smack her butt. Right? Smack her butt. All right. This is just going to be a lot of like greenery and browns on purpose because that's what the mug is. I just thought it would be kind of different, right? Because everything else I'm doing is going to be kind of like, you know, purple or bright or vivid. Oh, you have a pick machine? Oh, it wasn't. Oh, well, wait. Then there was another Ellen. There was another Ellen then in Misty's live that was asking about a pick machine. I thought it was you when you said, it's me with Ellen. Because we were just talking about that. So it wasn't you, Ellen. What are you doing? You have one season, you know how amazing it is. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hey, Deb, how are you doing from Happy Hill? Hey, Woodford Tree Farm. Everyone has been amazing. Thanks, Alina. I adore you right back. No confidence. And let's not even talk about the bows. I know, we tried. You know, and listen, you sent me a photo and I'm like, and she's like, tell me what's wrong with it. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I like the bow. And she'll be like, but it doesn't, she'll say something. Like, it doesn't look like something. And I'm like, but it's a pretty bow. Like, it looks like your bow. Like, it's a really pretty bow. Like, I haven't seen anybody make a bow like that. Like, I think it's an amazing bow. And she'll be like, no. Misty, leave the bow. She's like, no. Like, dang it. And then I came to Texas and we were together and she was like, show me how to make a bow. And we had full intentions and I never did make the bow thing. So that was the end. But I don't feel like I need to show her how to make a bow because I like her version of the bow. Do you know what I'm saying? You bet you... No, you do not try. Don't you even. No, you don't. Don't you even. Don't you put that out. What is it they say? Don't you put that out there. Oh no, that's Talladega Nights. Don't you put that out there. No. Hey Sandy, what you doing? Hey Nell. Yeah, I know. You've gotten to see me in the last couple of days. Well, I haven't been live since... When were we together this weekend? Saturday, before Taylor's fight. Oh, you all... So much to tell ya. Well, listen in. So yeah, I saw y'all on Saturday, and I was getting ready to go to my son's MMA fight. He's an MMA fighter, and so he did fight on Saturday night, and he won the second round submission by a guillotine choke. I don't even know if I said it right, and I don't even know what it is. All I know is he did this, dude tapped out. That's all I know. That's all I know, right? So happy, because, right, like, thank goodness there was no, like, well, that's not true. He did get a bloody nose. That's not true. But he all in all looked really good. Like his face wasn't beat up or nothing like that. And the other fighter too. There was like nobody that was beat up, right? Like I don't like that when anybody gets major. I'm a terrible like fight watcher, right? Because I don't want either of them to get hurt, but I do want my son to beat that person up. It's a horrible, hypocritical place to be. I cannot explain it to you, but I'm just being honest with you that that's how I feel the whole time. It's this mixed place of being like, yeah, or like, oh, ow, oh, hold on. Like, I don't like it. Anyway, but he won. So that's his third win. And he's really excited. And yeah, so that went great. And then Misty's like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on the whole time. Like most of the time, I'm just like, my heart's like right here in my throat until he fights. And every fight that happens before his fight, if it's a bad thing, I'm like, oh gosh, I hope that doesn't happen in his fight. You know what I mean? It's always that. and then when it's his fight, I don't breathe. Like my watch will ding and it'll say, it's time for you to breathe. Because I'm like holding my breath like that. And then when I'm done, I register a workout. And I'm gotten better. I used to stand up and scream. Now I kind of sit and every once in a while I'll yell something like that. Like I'm getting a little more subdued. It's so funny. Anyway. All right. So I've got just a few little green flowers I want to put in here. So that's a little rundown of basically what it was like. You have 2 new baby nephews, Crew. Oh, you got a Crew with a K. Oh, Vivian, I love that. I love that. Yeah, whenever my Crew sees one of you all spell Crew with a K, or if he sees me type out like Crew does not, you like join me in the Crew or something, he'll be like, why are you spelling me in there? I'm like, is that your name? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you're not the only one with the cool name Crew. And if you all been in my live, and if you've accidentally spelled his name with a K, he'll be like, look, they spelled it with a K. He points it right out. My name's not spelled with a K. Anyway, if y'all been here, you know exactly what I'm saying. You're like, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. That's exactly, that's what he's doing. All right, so I've got this little bouquet going. I want a little fun pieces. So I got this little flirty piece down here. I want maybe a couple little more flirty pieces. We'll see. Hey, Irene, what you doing? You would be up the chair screaming. I was like that, Misty, in the very beginning. I was like that. You gotta remember, too, he's 26 and he's been fighting since he's 19. So I've had, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been going for a long time. And yeah, I was like that. And I used to say crazy stuff and scream, especially if I felt like he was in trouble in any way. I did not like that. When he was an amateur fighter, like I could walk around the cage, like the outside of the cage, so I could like track the whole way where he was the entire fight. So I could like walk around and yell and scream. Maybe. No, I did. But you can't do that in pro fights. You have a seat. You have to stay in your seat. You know what I mean? So I can't. So I've learned to, I mean, because of rules. I mean, well, it's because of rules, but let's just, let's just act like it's growth, okay? Let's just act like it's growth. But anyway, I've learned to stay seated. I could stand up and cheer, but, there's people behind me and stuff, so I try to be courteous. But I do scream. Yeah. It's not fun, and it's not natural. It's totally not natural. I know a lot of moms always ask me that, and they're totally perplexed by that, and I totally understand that, and I get that, because it's a very unnatural thing. Moms should not be watching their children get hit on. It's unnatural. You don't want to do it. I cannot fathom a mom that's like, yeah, I want my kid to go in a ring and get punched on. I would love that. Let's do that. Like, I don't think so. But like, if you have, like my friend Julie, she is also a creator. Julie with Glitterbug Creations by Julie. Julie's daughter is an MMA fighter, a pro MMA fighter. I think she lives in Vegas, as a matter of fact. If Julie's in here, she'll tell us. Julie, are you here? Hey, Julie, are you here? You have a cake, Crew. I love that. Hey, Sherry. Crew is doing so good. I asked him to come tonight and be on live. I asked him to actually do trivia with me, and he said, and no. Y'all, I'm not cool anymore, so. Hey, Melanie, how are you doing? Hey, Shannon. Yeah, but if Julie comes in, her daughter is an MMA fighter. Like, can you imagine? I mean, I think we kind of like go somewhere with our sons being in some kind of a physical type of but like our daughters, like, so, yeah. I got all my slippers. Can you all see my slippers under there? I have all my monster feet slippers. I'm glad I admitted that to y'all, because I think you can see me swagging my feet. I don't know. I can't tell that far away. Anyway, I have these, this Bones ribbon. So we'll go in here and top this off, and then we'll move on to the next project. But yeah, I was going to do some trivia. I thought that would be kind of fun, right? And I asked him to join because he's so smart, and I thought that he would love that, And he, just as clear as day, nope. I was like, alrighty then. Yeah, he's growing up. He is 12 going on 55. keeps everybody in line. As soon as he gets up, he wants to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, when am I going to be home, and what is his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can't. Okay, good, because they're my goofy monster slippers. But I am shaking them under the table. But yeah. And Misty, your daughter's been doing so good at rowing. I know you're so proud of Lexi. Josh is getting so big. Like, they get so big so fast. Do you know, it goes so fast. I know that because this is my third. And my other two are adults already. So, I kind of really consider that a blessing because, you know, where some people had their children back to back to back, those moments were very quick, right? Back to back to back, quick. And mine, you know, I got to spread it out. So I had, some might call it crazy. I would too. I call it crazy. But it's been a really fun ride. And I don't think I'd have it any other way, right? I always thought I was going to have like 6 children. That's my whole life. I totally thought I was going to have 6 children. I wanted even boys and girls, 3 and 3. Felt like that was just a good number, 3 and 3. Brady Bunch, I guess. You know, ended up having. I did do the 3 boys, right? And so when they get married, I'll have the 3 girls. So there you go. I just gotta wait. Now, Crew used to say, if I ever asked, you know, I'd be like, do you ever think that you'll, you know, date? Or, and he would always say, I don't have my life figured out yet. I'm like, yeah, that's a very good answer, actually. But now he does say things like if he doesn't say it to me, but if he's talking to Garrett, he'll talk futuristically about, like, when I'm married and da-da-da-da-da. And so, you know, I hear that and I'm like, oh, so he at least, like, maybe thinks he wants to be, you know? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Susan. Is he old enough? He's too old, right, Renee? He's too old to be hanging out with me. He's so old. He thinks I'm so lame. He's like, just fixing me my pizza, bye. You know? But now you want to see them? You do? Okay. You haven't seen them before? I wear them all the time here. They are my Mr. Rogers. Okay, so y'all know, like, we are in good company, right? Like, y'all remember who Mr. Rogers is, right? Like, we don't have a crowd that's that young, right? So, Mr. Rogers, remember, he would come in, take off this little sweater, and he would put on his, like, his house shoes. He would change from, like, his, you know, his tennies to his house shoes. Well, these are my shop shoes. I wear them all the time. So, yeah. I love them. Hey, Betty Lou. Just having to catch. Oh, it's Ed! And I know that, too. As soon as you said that, I do remember that your business name was different than your name. So you'll have to tell me the story of how you got the business name of Betty Lou. Is it named after someone that's important to you? I have to know. He is growing up so fast. He is growing up so fast. All right, so we did get a project done. Sorry, I've been sitting here chitty-chatting past the time. And so I didn't use any glue because it's a coffee mug. And all I do is take this dry foam and I smoosh it down until it just, you know, it's like really good and tucked in there pretty snug. See, like that. And then I put florals right into it, right? And sometimes I'll do a ribbon, sometimes I don't, but this time I did. And then they can actually just pull the whole arrangement out and then just wash the mug and it's their coffee mug, right? So there's no glue, no residue or anything in it like that. So we got that one done. And now let's do the Mother's Day one. I thought that, and I've already prepped everything as far as like what we're putting in them. So let me get my purple one out. It's this one. So what I thought is, I don't know if you can tell, this mug has these little purple butterflies on there. Can you see it in the gold? Isn't it pretty? So we're going to play off of the butterfly and the purple. So I just went shopping in some of my scraps and pulled out some stuffs. I did get some coordinating, like butterfly ribbon, because I normally wouldn't use a ribbon this thick, but it matched, and so I was like, whatever, we're gonna make it work. And then I just have some bushes here. So I've had this rose bush forever, and I was like, I don't use roses a whole ton, but I think Mother's Day is totally appropriate, and it already looks like a bouquet, so I can pretty much use it. And then I have some goodies over here. So there we go. I'm gonna start off with this. Thanks. You have 3 sons, 5 grandsons, the oldest 39 to 20. Oh, but Susan, you know what? Those are cute, but they are, Janice. I love them. We got them, it was myself and Danielle with Can Creek Door Decor, and then Tara Wayne. I don't know if you know any of them, but we went to Max's retreat this past September, and we had like matching jammies and stuff like that. So we had these slippers, and we had these pink furry sunglasses that were like, they totally look like Elton John sunglasses. Flippin' love them. So I have them here. I wear them a lot too, actually. I'll wear them for like classes and stuff like that, just to be fun, you know. And I wore them to the crew retreat after. So then the slippers then became like my thing. So then became my shop slippers. Then when I went to the crew retreat, I wore them there. And then, so now I've been wearing them to multiple retreats, and I wear them all the time. Like, eventually they're going to have a hole in them, because I wear them all the time. And if they do, I'm going to be really sad. I better have a replacement. But they match the glasses. That's the thing. It's the purple, or the pink fur, and the pink fur, and it just is so cute. I mean, who doesn't love pink fur glasses? It's like awesome. Right? All right, so we're going in with some fun height. I don't like that piece. That's kind of awkward. All right. You missed the, yeah, you did. Okay, super easy, super easy. Like I said, I like to use this dry foam, and this is the only thing I use this dry foam for, because I don't like this stuff. I don't like it. It sheds and all that stuff. But it's perfect for this, because you can pull it out, all the things, and for them to have, you know, something that they're going to drink out of. Like me personally, I wouldn't want to like glue in it. That's just, you know, just take one. And these, you know, you can sell at a really decent price point. So like if you do craft shows or things like that, or if you're someone like me where you have a place or an ability to shop, you know, like I'm a wreath maker, and so, you know, I sell big wreaths, right? And the lasso wreaths, you know, that like Misty was doing earlier too, you know, lasso wreath, longhorns, all those kinds of things. Like I sell that stuff. And that's great, right? To have clientele that can buy, you know, beautiful, well-priced wreaths, but it's still an investment, and that's not missed on me. Like it's not missed on me, right? And not everybody has a budget to drop that amount of money on something, but they might have $25 to drop on something that they need for a gift, right? And so I like to offer these, because it doesn't hurt me at all. It helps me use supplies that would just be sitting around that are extras. I mean, you can tell everything I've been using is mostly like partial clips of something or whatever. And makes a cute arrangement and adds another price point and a cute gift, you know, all the things. So while I would love to sell, you know, $150, $200 wreaths all day long, it's not practical. Right? All right, so what do you all got planned for the rest of your week? I have, so it's Good Friday and Easter weekend, right? So you have any Easter plans? The kids are probably home, kids, grandkids home from spring break, right? I saw a lot of kids out and about today, so I'm having a feeling that spring break is a thing. I don't keep up on that, because Crew is my only child that's of school age, and he's homeschooled. So he still did his classes today. he's on his track. But I'm sure people have things going on. we'll probably just have like supper at our house on Sunday. On Friday, I have a class in here Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon, my middle son he has 2 college baseball games, and so I'm gonna miss part of the first one, but I'm gonna miss the second half of the first one and then all of the second one. So, and my dad's gonna go with me. So, and I'm trying to talk Crew into going with me. So that's what I'm doing on Friday. To get to see Garrett, and then Garrett gets to be home all weekend because it's spring break for him too, like from college. So we're excited for that. We love when Garrett's home. So that's what I have going on in my house. And what are y'all going to cook for Easter Sunday? I think I'm going to do something. Normally I do like a roast or something like that. I think I'm going to do something different, like maybe like an Italian feast or something like that. Where you, actually, no, I say that. We just did that this past Sunday. Well, maybe something else, but I don't know. I'm not feeling like the whole traditional, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a different meal. What are y'all cooking? Maybe I can get some ideas from you. Yes, it is, Teresa. It is such a great idea for scrap florals. For those smaller projects, you have things that are left over. Like one of the, like I had this. This is a great example of that. All this greenery is all leftover greenery. I had one of that flower, one of that flower. I had some of these leftover pieces from a peony bush that I was like, oh, normally I would throw them things away, but no, they'll go right in here. Like, you know what I mean? Yes. Yes. Makes you use the things you have that you probably would just leave sitting in a basket somewhere, right? So this is a way to like make money off of it and get it out the door. Win-win. And these mugs I collect all year long. I'm constantly looking for mug deals. They do put mugs on clearance quite often. Marshalls, Home Goods, all of that. Look, Ross. Sometimes Ross will have them for like less than $1. So just keep, always Dollar General. Dollar General has great mugs. And then especially after a season. So like this, well, no, I think I had this last year, but there was one I had, it was like, maybe it was the Christmas ones I had that I had gotten the season before. So after, we all are looking for, all the things that go on sale after a season, we'll think about the mugs too, because you can pick them up on clearance, and then the next year you have great vessels like this to make some mug arrangements. Really inexpensive. Hey Lindsay, I missed you today. I said I gotta go back and watch your replay. What you got going on? Hi Irene. Your kid, Janice said her kids were spring break last week. So, oh really? I don't know, maybe different, well, you know what, different parts of the country, their kids go to school earlier, like some go to school and start school in August, and some, like our kids start school after Labor Day in September, so it's probably something like that, where it's just like some schedules are off, who knows, It wasn't applicable, it wasn't applicable to me. So I didn't even pay attention. I just noticed I saw a lot more kids out and about, and I just assumed. I was like, that assumption. I didn't ask. That would probably be weird, right? If I was, especially in today's world, if I was like, hey, why is your kid here? You'd be like, it's right. Also, it's either a full moon or it was just a full moon, which y'all know means people be wilding out. You gotta be careful around full moons. All right, so look at this. Aww, it's cute. Now we just fill in more. I do want this little fun piece. I think I'm gonna put it in the top. Like that. Oh, I got 2. Lindsay, what you got going on at your house? See, you're like me. Your kids are homeschooled too. Did you let them do have like today as like a day off, or like spring break. Crew did his schoolwork. He didn't get no breaks. I don't even think I should mention it. Oh, I like this. I like the roses in it. All right, so we're going to put this little butterfly in here. Then we'll close it up because I want a bow. And I think I'm going to put that inside the bow, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm a leaf snob. Now, for the most part, like you've seen me use most of the leaves in this because they're mug arrangements, and I kind of make an exception for that. But a lot of times you will see me throw away leaves, and yes, it's just, I don't know. So if it bothers you, you can just look away. Just look away. Oh, thanks, Ellen. In your area, spring break is always the week of the Masters golf tournament. Oh, maybe they do that on purpose, right? Because maybe it's like a big thing there. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Let me trim this off. All right, now after me, let's see how much, what do I have? A half hour, right? Yeah, we've been over a half hour. After me is, oh, burn that off. Hold on, let me glue it. But it's Moody Cow Cottage. Sorry, I got halfway telling you and then I stopped because I cracked the little, what's it called? It's the little wing. That's all right, we're gonna glue it. But Moody Cow Cottage is after me, which I think is a cute name. I'm gonna assume she likes cows, which is awesome. Me too. Just don't look at like the stuff I make with cow skulls and stuff. Your cows might be offended. Thank you, Susan. And Lindsay says she does school February to October, so they usually get off later in the year. Oh. I'm not going to tell Crew that. I'm not going to tell Crew that. He's already been negotiating with me on when I do school. I was like, no, and no. I'm just gonna sneak this little cutie in right over here, like that. Actually, no. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in the middle of the bow. That's what I'm gonna do, or by the bow. That's what I'll do. Yeah, no, he's already trying to negotiate with me. He was like, because he's finished his schoolwork for 6th grade pretty soon. Like, he's only got one class that he's still working on, and he's almost done. And I was like, Crew, you should take a couple weeks off, and then go ahead and move on to 7th grade. Just go into it, right? And he was like, because his 7th grade stuff's already popped up. Like, once he finished the 6th grade stuff, it popped up with the, like, next year's thing. So it's right there. He's like, no, I'm in 6th grade. That's exactly what he said. He's like, I'm in 6th grade now. I was like, here we go. With the, it's got to be right in that same. I was like, so he won't work on 7th grade things while he still has a 6th grade class. So when he finishes the 6th grade class, which I think he only has like another 2 weeks of, he said that he's going to take a couple weeks off and then he'll start 7th grade. You take the holidays off. Yeah. Hey, Stephanie, what's up, girl? Hey, Drea, what's going on? Where did I get these florals? Oh, well, so these, I probably got these from General Wholesale like a long time ago. So the whole thing tonight is a bunch of small makes, and it's all basically leftover stuff. Like scraps from projects I've had that I finished that I just didn't use like 1 or 2 flowers of. Of course, you do that a couple times over. And so I have taken all those flowers that are left over. You know how like I do this. I'll do like project baskets like this, or if it's a big project, I put it in a laundry basket. And you all know, well, maybe you don't know, but typically. All right, for me, when I get done, whatever I have left over gets stacked in some corner neatly, right? And then I work on the next project, and then that basket gets stacked neatly on top of that basket, and so on and so on and so forth. And then I'll have like 8 neatly stacked baskets with all these half supplies in it. And then I'll say, self, we'll clean up by dumping all of those things into one basket. And now I don't have 8 half baskets. I have one big basket. And I call that cleaning up, and it's not. So I went through all those things, and I color-coded them. Like, put all the yellows together, all the pinks together, all the purples together. And when I do small projects like this, I shop those little baskets of the leftovers. And then that way I'm making something with them. And then sometimes when I have my DIY classes, sometimes, like, just depends, right? If I see someone like gravitating to a lot of purple, right? I'll say, hey, I call it a goodie box. I'm like, hey, I have a goodie box in the back that has like some scrap purples in it, some florals. You want me to bring it out? And they'll be like, yeah. And they love them. They love shopping through them because it's got some weird stuff in it, right? And so it just has worked out, right? Of a way to find some good use of what would typically be waste. So yeah. So there you go, Drea. Long-winded explanation for that. But I'm pretty sure these purplish roses came from General Wholesale, and I'm talking probably 3 years or more ago. They've been around. Oops. Yeah, no problem. And Dollar General does have great florals and a great price. Like some of those flower bushes, they have 5 heads on them for $3. And I mean, you know, like their hydrangeas and their zinnias, they are not bad at all. Like seriously, they are not bad at all. Yeah. I love Dollar General, like their candlesticks. They have this one particular like wood, dark wood, walnutty wood, chunky one that looks almost like a table leg or something like that. I love that candlestick. They carry that. Also, fun fact about Dollar General, their succulents are actually just $1. So if you're lucky enough that your Dollar General sells succulents, they are actually $1, where the Dollar Tree, they're $1.25, if you're lucky. Sometimes they're $5 or the $3. So there you go. I love me some Dollar General. Oh, wait, what am I trying to do? Why am I trying to wrap that with a stem and not a floral wire? Wait, is that a floral wire? Nope. Hold on. Let me get a floral wire. Yeah, I love me a Dollar General. I think I could totally be a spokesperson for them. I love them so much. I think they are like a hidden gem. But, you know, if you live most parts of the country, they're like every 1.5 miles. So they kind of got to be your little saving grace, right? Oh, the leftovers are beautiful. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. So far, we've got 2. We've got this one I'm making the bow for. We made this little pet one, or the doggy one. And we did that one in like all greens. Oh, no, that's what I just cut, isn't it? Okay. All right. Let me not get excited. I was like, there's that floral wire. No, it's not. It's what I just cut. All right. I'm making myself a pick here. So I can stick this ribbon in here. Andrea just joined the crew. I'm excited that you joined the group. So I teach every Thursday night and every other Monday inside the Candy Crew Design School. And so a lot of what you see me do on my page, I teach it there. In fact, most of what I make on my page, I teach there. I was really happy when she joined. She just joined the other day. So I'm happy to welcome her. Hey, Jamie, what's up, girl? And thanks for sprinkling me. Hey, Leslie. You went in there today. You'll go back and get flowers. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm partial, but I love my local Dollar General, and I think they have the best staff. Like, they are so nice. I feel like they're my friends. I really do feel like they're my friends. That's so sad, right? You're probably like, Heather, what kind of sad life do you have? But no, really, like, I just like them. They're so nice. All right. Don't want to put this. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm just staging the ribbon. However, I think I'm going to do it like that. Kind of like spread out over the side like that. There we go. Can you see that? I kind of got it to the side. Right. Oh, there. Oh. I almost snorted. I'm not going to. God, I'm such a goober. All right. So, I mean, goodness, I'm such a goober. Garrett does not like it when I say me or crew. When crew or I say it, he gets upset with us. Say gosh. He says goodness. Say goodness. It's not like us saying the Lord's name in vain. So there we go. We got that. Well, let me put one little piece of greenery down there. I feel like it's like just old. Misty, are you still awake? I'm just teasing. I'm only saying that because she said earlier how tired she was. She had to set her alarm. I was like, ooh, I'm going to yell at her at the end of my live, startle her. She's probably got her earbuds in or something. That's horrible, right? But see, we're friends. And when you're friends, you can do that kind of crazy stuff because she knows I still love her. I do love her. That girl will do just about anything for anybody. All right, so I think I got that packed in there. Look, now how stinking cute. So leftovers, well, sort of. That one rose bush, we kind of did use the whole rose bush, but the rest was leftovers. So, like, leftover half-ish, and then this one's leftover, so 2 little mug arrangements, right? So what do we have, 20 minutes? Let's do, all right, we've done enough mug. Let's do this bowl arrangement. So, this is actually a demo for my class, like a, not a demo, what do you call that? A prototype. Yeah, there you go. Sample. I was just trying to use big words. Prototype. We're going to do a prototype of a class that I have next Friday night. I'm going to a restaurant in Ocean City, and they are hosting the class there, and we have 9 people so far register for this class, and the restaurant is right on the ocean, so that'll be fun. It'll be a really nice view. But I wanted to take in a sample, and I do have a couple of samples, but I wanted to take in something that was like kind of fresh and more springy than the samples that I had, so we're going to make a lemon one. And I have everything right over here, so let me just get these all tied up. And so this has got some gaps and cracks inside the bowl. And so this bowl is never going to be intended to be used again, right? So I went ahead and I'm going to use gaps and cracks because it's definitely the most economical way, but also the most permanent way to give floral foam to these bowls, right? So I always have all of that already done and prepped. And then I'll usually do this adhesive sheet moss on the top. And that's usually done for them. And then all they have to do is go in with their florals and their greenery, and they pre-pick their color selection. So they were given a color selection ahead of time, and they pre-picked. So that's how we kind of keep the class organized, well-run, so I don't have to take 9 million things. And then how I offer the variety is through the ribbon, right? So they get the florals and stuff that they picked as far as color. They're surprised by what it actually is. But then they get to feel a little like creativity and stuff like that with their ribbon, because they can pick whatever. So, oh, what happened? I lost my comments. That stinks. All right, they came back. Hey, Carol. Oh my gosh. Anne. I was curious. I'm like, oh my gosh, it just blank. Anne's like, I love Dollar General, me too. All right, so, wait, Siri or Missy, I didn't catch, wait. You didn't catch what? Suri or Misty? What do you mean? What did I say? Hi, Three Reese Design, how are you? Hey, Dende from Beaumont, Texas, how are you? Thanks, Jamie. Hey, Pamela, I didn't even see you. The Longhorns are attached. Okay. Amber, what are you doing? I miss your face. You're doing this today. If you didn't catch, you have cataract surgery. Oh, I miss you too, Stephanie. I miss you too. Hey, Sandy Kelly, what you doing, girl? What are you doing with yourself? All right, so let's just go right on in. So I've got yellow florals. Probably should have grabbed more white, but oh well. Oh well. I was trying to use the scraps that I had. We'll see how it works out. I might need to add some things to this because, you know, it's got to be cute. This has got to be like enticing for the class. There you go. I can't get the words out. Some people are like late night crafters, and I do, like I go live, like I'll go live tomorrow night after I teach in here on Thursday nights, like I said, at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I usually take about an hour and a half, if not even a little longer to teach, right? So I'll go live at 10 o'clock Eastern when I'm done, because I feel like if I'm here, I want to, you know, I'm trying to be smarter with my time and stuff. And I also stop making excuses. I'm just trying to stop making excuses for not doing the things that, you know, sometimes we don't want to do, but we know that we need to do. And so I've been doing it, and I've been sticking with it, and I actually like it. But I got to tell you that the 10 o'clock Heather she's saucy and different than like morning Heather. Like, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Like, I don't know. I just hope it just. I hope nobody ever gets saucy with me at night, because I don't. I just can. I notice it in myself. Maybe nobody else notices it, but I notice it in myself. But I am just like, oh my gosh. So I saw Amber just. What is going on with my iPad? It just keeps blacking out. Is this like a new thing? What happened here? You missed me. You're about to head to Wally. Oh. There's nothing about that sounds amazing or fun at all. Wally World, no. You can keep that. Keep that right to yourself. But test strips, I understand. Tell the kids, hey. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. I miss your face as well. It was cool that I got to hear from, you and Nessa today. Oh gosh, bending over is a chore. I feel like I always feel like I'm MIA. So, oh, I see something by Michelle. Basement Crafting by Michelle. Hey, how are you? I love your name. Basement Crafting. That's funny. Well, thanks for being here. And it was so funny because Kelly made a Mexican pizza, or like a taco pizza. I think it was called a Mexican pizza though. I caught her live as I was in between home and then driving here. So I saw some of it. I got to see her doing like the croissant and all of that stuff. I'm gonna maybe save that for the bow. It got right to the part, I think she was getting ready to like shred the cheese or something, and then that's when I was driving, so I didn't see a lot after that. And then when I got here, Misty was on, so I need to go back and see how it ended up, because tacos are a favorite in our house, and it's actually something that everyone, with the exception of Crew, but Crew eats nothing, eats. So, you know. I don't think I got myself enough yellow stuff. So we're going to pack this with some greenery, and then I'll go back and I'll do the bow, and then I'll go back and backfill it with some white because I just definitely think it needs some white. So I've got a lot of like the yellow color. I'm cool with that. So now let's just go in and green it up. And then we'll add a bow. And it's been so nice here. It was 80 degrees here today. So nice. So here for it. Hey Giselle, what are you doing, girl? What you doing? You taking care of yourself? You staying busy? I'm doing all of that. All of that. I want to do some yard work. That's the thing that I have next. But today it was so nice. It was like 80 degrees, but at our home it was like, because you know we're under the trees. Plus we have the breeze from the water and stuff that comes in. So like the inside of our house stayed around 72. So I was like, oh well, I'm not turning on the air. I know, crazy. And I opened up the windows. And oh my gosh, so nice. And I like turned on all the ceiling fans in the house. It felt so nice to just like walk through. I felt like I was in like a lanai or something like that. I was like, oh, this feels so nice. It would just stay like this like every day. Be perfect. I don't like cold weather and I don't like hot weather. I know. I want Goldilocks weather, and that is so, you know, it's not practical to be that way, right? Like, oh, well, you can't have it every way, Heather. You can't not be cold. You can't not be hot. I want it like that. Today was the day. It's so nice. When I got here, I had the back door open to the shop. So. You miss Kelly. You have to watch. Yes, I've known of Kelly for a while because you know we're both in Craft Around the Clock and all of that kind of stuff. And I've definitely seen Kelly's name around, like the crafting world and stuff. And other than being in like an event here or there, like I just hadn't crossed paths with her like as much as I have in the last couple, like this last week or so. And I just think she's funny as crap. And I think if she wasn't a federal employee, I think Kelly would like a little smoky smoke. She said gummy, but she just, I only say that I tease, because the last couple of times that I've seen her, she's been talking about the Mary Jane. The wacky tobacco, she said. She was cracking me up. But anyway, she's funny. And I like that kind of goofy, because I'm goofy. Here's Moody Cow Cottage. She's up next. I have her tagged here in the description as well. So if you don't know her, you want to follow her. She's here in the comments, but you can also check the description. If you're following the Wild Honey group, then you can just refresh your page because that's where we're shared into tonight. And if you're in the What You Doing Wednesday group, you can just refresh your page. But if you want to follow her and then just watch her live, you can do that too. So you have all the options. And everybody sent something different tonight. Like, I know I'm messing with flowers and stuff like that. And if you know me, then, you know, that's probably what you would expect from me. But, like, Kelly was cooking. Misty did an earlier live where she showed how to pot, like, a real planter, you know, using the thriller, filler, and spiller method. It was awesome. So there's been all kinds of different stuff today, and that's the whole point, is that there's no rules. Like, you just do whatever you want. You want to cook, you cook. You want to, you know, craft, you craft. I'm doing stuff that I need for my shop, right? I'm trying to make use of my time, just because I know how I am, and I procrastinate, and I'll say that I'm gonna, and I won't. So I'm just gonna do it now with y'all, because can't take it back, right? Right. So I'm gonna add a little more of the greenery. I do have these lemons. We'll add some lemons too. And the ribbon. Okay, I just keep pulling stuff out. Alright, let's just add what we have. And then we'll go back with the greenery, Heather. I just want to add more and more and more. That's just the whole name of the game. And I do like all the yellow in this, but I definitely want to lighten it with some white. That was what I missed the boat when I was pulling stuff for this. And now that I have stuff in, I'm also going to flip these little like peonies. This is like one of those more budget friendly peonies and they flop quite a bit. But, all right. I'm going to make some picks out of these. Lemons. Oh, you all talking? There's Lindsay. Oh, there's Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Kelly. I keep, my iPad keeps like blinking out. Oh, wait, my husband texted me. Wait. Yes, get ready. Go ahead. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, so Moody oh, well, thank you. So sweet. She said, oh, her name is Lindsay. I thought you were talking to Crafty Cottage. The Be Happy Cottage. Oh, my goodness, Heather. That was so sweet of her to say. I saw a thing today that said, like talked about like the things that like, you know, confident people compliment others and leaders, you know, lift other successes or lift successes of others up, you know, like that, just kind of that kind of thing. So that says a lot about Lindsay, that, you know what I mean? Like she wanted to compliment me, and I always think about that. Like, you're the kind of person that wants to put like a good, you know, have someone feel good about themselves or feel complimented. Like that says something about you, I think. You know what I mean? That you want to leave that kind of mark. In a good way. I mean that in a good way. I didn't come across in a bad way. But you know what I mean. Like you want to leave somebody with a smile and like feeling good about themselves. And do you know what I'm saying? I keep looking at this backdrop. This thing needs to be steamed like a suppid. Alright, whatever. Oh my god, it looks horrible. Anyhow, listen. I just broke that right out of the package and hung it right on the wall. I was like, bam. And while I'm gone, can you de-wrinkle? Didn't get the memo. Candy, what's up, girl? I had to leave and I didn't get to see the end of your swag, but that stinking bow was flippin' adorable. So I can't wait to see how it turned out. So thank you. You're catching me right at the end though. So you're probably getting your bath anyway. Candy just got done teaching in the crew. That's the same design school that I teach in tomorrow night that I was talking about earlier with y'all. And she was teaching the most beautiful swag, and she put the big amazing bow in it that she DIY'd her sweet little self. And she likes to tell us she don't DIY, but she DIYs. I saw that, Candy. But she says all that. I don't DIY. Yes, you do. You just got out the van. Okay. There you go. Hey, Amy, how are you? Nobody gonna know. All right, y'all, we got a couple of minutes left. Like I said, if you don't know Lindsay with Moody Cow Cottage, that name is so stinking cute. You can follow her page. She was just a few comments up. I also put her in my description. So if you boot my nose or my wrinkly backdrop here, it'll come up with a description and you can go, I tagged her, so you can click right on it, follow her, see her page. You can also just refresh her page in Wild Honey. I hope that you're joining them. And then I won't see you next Wednesday, but you're going to see all of my friends. And then maybe I'll see you the Wednesday after that. But if you're new to me, myself, and even on the replay, if you type in !notify, all lowercase and together, no spaces, it'll let you follow my page. And like tomorrow night when I go live, you know, late night, because we late night crafting it, then you'll get a notification. You can hop on in and join us. I don't know what I'm making. We'll see. Hi, Laura. Look at y'all saying hi. All right, this is what we got on this one. Now remember, I definitely feel like I failed in the did not add white. So I'm going to go back and find some light white florals that we're going to mix in with this and see how that's all like lemony looking now. Well, when I post the finished photo, you'll see how much more that white like made everything kind of separate and pop. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to add something into the bow. So that's what I'm going to do to finish this up. So we made this. We made this Mother's Day coffee mug arrangement and a butterfly theme with purples. And then we made this doggy themed mug arrangement, right? And so these are all for these two mug arrangements are for my shop. This is for like a sample for my class that's coming up next Friday. So that's what we spent our time doing this Wednesday. And maybe next week, if I can get Crew to play along, maybe we'll do some trivia. I think it would be fun. And he's so stinking smart. I told him he could pick the categories and everything. So we'll see. All right, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to let you catch Lindsay. I'm going to watch her myself while I get cleaned up and get headed home and get in my jams and all the things. So hopefully I'll catch you. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow night. So see y'all. Bye.